it has been tabled. The UPDF Amendment Bill has been tabled on the 13th of May 2025 in Parliament. And just a quick reaction from Ntwiga, who is a political activist. He had his say about it. Check it out.
When the madness of an entire nation disturbs a solitary mind, it is not enough to say that the man is mad. Honorable Adolf Besigye, clerk to the Parliament of the Republic of Uganda, don't join the fray of people who force themselves to believe that all Ugandans are unwise. Yesterday, 13th May 2025, the UPDF Amendment Bill was read in Parliament for the first time. It was referred to the Committee of Defense and Internal Affairs for scrutiny. In the evening, Mr. Clerk to Parliament, you issued a public notice requiring all Ugandans who want to react to the bill to file a written memorandum or written memoranda in your office, not later than today. You gave us only 24 hours. In fact, 12 hours. You gave us 12 hours. Don't run a country as if we are running a saloon or a bar. We are not, all of us are not unwise.
Now, the purpose of this vlog is to analyze the effect on the Supreme Court ruling and as well the case involving Dr. Kizza Besigye. The UPDF Amendment Bill 2025 and the Uganda Supreme Court's ruling have significant impacts for the implication for the ongoing legal proceedings involving opposition leader Dr. Kizza Besigye, who has been opposing Museveni for so long, particularly concerning his arrest in Nairobi and subsequent charges in Uganda. Many people call his arrest as an abduction. Supreme Court ruling burning military trials for civilians. On January 31st, 2025, Uganda Supreme Court declared that trying civilians in military courts in Uganda is unconstitutional. The ruling mandated the immediate cessation of all such trials and the transfer of existing cases to civilian courts. Let's take a look at UPDF Amendment Bill 2025, its withdrawal and revisions. In response to the Supreme Court's decision, the Ugandan government withdrew the UPDF Amendment Bill to revise it in alignment with the court's directives. Remember, the bill was supposed to be tabled earlier than the 13th of May. But after the ruling, the Ugandan government were forced to revise this, where Museveni and Muhoozi, who reacted very bitterly, had their say on it, and they had to go now via this parliament. The Attorney General was tasked with the drafting new amendments that respect the constitutional separation between military and civilian judicial processes. As a reminder, what is also going on around social media, people are reacting with some other channels on WhatsApp known as Rupain Pakara Harapike, a Luo channel, I think, posted a question or a poll that any MP from Acholi, Lao and Alur who support UPDF bill must not be voted back to Parliament in this 2026 general election. Do you agree as a voter? Then 6 people said no, I don't agree. Then 71 people said, yes, I agree. Meaning 71 people are in support that this bill, if an MP from Northern Uganda supports this bill, they should not be voted back to Parliament. Meaning it's about 80% of the population are not happy with this bill. Now the impact of this bill on Dr. Kizza Besigye's case, the impact is there. Dr. Kizza Besigye is a prominent opposition figure who was arrested in Nairobi in November 2024 and brought to Uganda, where he faced charges including treason and illegal possession of firearms. Initially tried in a military court, his case was affected by the Supreme Court's ruling, leading to its transfer to a civilian court. Despite the court's directive, there have been delays in implementing the transfer, with concerns raised by human rights organizations about the legality of his detention and the need for adherence to constitutional rights. Now, there has been serious reactions, and before we get there, we must remember that if this bill is passed, there is a high chance that Kizza Besigye will go back to military court. And 2 of his cases carries death sentence. Now, the Supreme Court's ruling has faced criticism from some government officials, including General Muhoozi, who argued that it could undermine national security. Nevertheless, the withdrawal of the UPDF amendment bill indicates a governmental move towards compliance with judiciary decision. Dr. Besigye's case remains a focal point in discussions about judicial independence and human rights in Uganda. His health and continued detention have prompted protests and calls for his release from both domestic and international actors. So, as things stand, may I know from you, what do you think about the coming back of this bill? Thank you.